Hey guys, what's up? Tim Queen here, and today we're going to talk about if you can do vlogging on LinkedIn. Short answer is yes, but you have to be smart about it. So what do I mean by that? When people think about vlogging, they often think about making this like hyper personal, like sharing like your life story, what you had for breakfast, if you had like a fight with your mom or grandchild or whatever. Like they think about like it's about like them sharing their story, and people care about this. And I'm here to break it to you, nobody really cares about you. And that is until they know you and until they started to like you. So if you meet anyone and this is what they discover about you, and you're sharing some intimate personal details from your personal life, that's not going to be interesting and you're not going to get any result. And we're talking specifically about results as a business owner, someone who wants to promote products or services on the LinkedIn platform. So you don't want to start by sharing personal details. What you have to do is you have to take elements from a personal story and make them relevant. I recommend to think about it this way. Can you become your ideal customer avatar? Can you share a story that is very relatable to a potential client so they can feel that your story could have been them and they can emphasize with it? Because when you can get this done, they can actually project themselves onto you. And in that moment, they start caring, not because they care about you, but because they think that could have been me. And if you have a problem that you're facing and they feel this could have been me, then they're starting shit, like if that happened to me, like what would I do? That's the point when you both have their attention and you're also setting the foundation for building any form of trust or likability with them, because they see themselves in you. And of course, they like themselves. When you do vlogging, think about creating a story that is reflecting a problem or challenge that a potential client is facing in their life. And it doesn't have to be like a one-to-one translation from like, this is the problem and this is the service that I'm offering to solve this. It doesn't have to be like this. It can just be something from their reality. The idea is we want to get to a point of trust when they feel you truly understand them. This is really powerful. Like when you are able to communicate to them that you have a good understanding what's going on in their life, in their business, various challenges that they face on a daily basis. And this also makes you very relatable because they feel you are someone who is in a position that they want to be in. Like you are someone who has overcome certain challenges, so you would be able to help them overcome theirs as well. Let me give you a really simple example. It's maybe not the perfect vlogging example, but I just want to share it. So yesterday, I was watching this incredible video on TikTok. He uploaded a video on his YouTube channel, and apparently he made a spelling mistake. Like he put like a text overlay on top of his video, and it just spelled January wrong with like 2N or so. And what happened was he received a ton of comments pointing out his spelling mistake. And what he said was like a really clever reframe. So what he said was like, am I stupid at writing and spelling and grammar? Or was I a really smart person, actually did this on purpose? So the logic was you want to get engagement up because that's what most newsfeed algorithms takes as a form of quality. So if you get a lot of comments, no matter what the comments say, if they're positive or negative about you, you're still creating the engagement. So if he knows that a spelling mistake is actually like increasing the number of comments dramatically, the newsfeed algorithm might just think, hey, this is a really cool post and relevant post because it's creating so much engagement. Let's show that to more people. So it's both brilliant that you could use that for yourself to generate more engagement, so you get more organic reach with your content. It's also like another way where you can have the perfect excuse. So whenever someone is criticizing your grammar or spelling, you can just say, I did this on purpose. No matter if you want to do that on purpose or not, or if you want to have the perfect excuse, it's just like a great thing, like a great reframe to think about things. Every time you make a mistake, you always can take the same approach. Like maybe it's an opportunity, maybe even it's done on purpose because it gets you better result. So as an example, this is something I could share in a vlog. I wasn't purposefully doing this. This is just something I was doing. I was sitting on my couch. I was like tired, watching like a few TikTok videos. And then I found this and I felt this could be something useful, like a very useful perspective to think about that you can incorporate for yourself in your business when you're having like a marketing brochure and there's a spelling mistake and some client is calling you up and say, hey, you made a spelling mistake. Then you can say, hey, it worked. You called me. Now let's talk about business. So you can do vlogging. It doesn't have to be like this was a really business specific vlog. You can do all kinds of personal stories. Just make them in some way relatable to something that's going on in someone's life and then have a transition to what you have to offer. So you just feel more relatable to them. Now, if you want to learn more how to other cool ways how you can create more engagement on your LinkedIn posts, one way is to use LinkedIn hashtags, specifically ones that your audience or ideal clients are following on LinkedIn. I have a free LinkedIn hashtag guide that you can download, which teaches you exactly how to find those hashtags. So if you're using them in your social media posts, you're more likely to get organic discoverability by people who are not yet connected to you and who don't follow you on LinkedIn. And also you can check out my LinkedIn Accelerator program. This is my complete client attraction system, which shows you how to build a sales funnel on LinkedIn, starting by selecting your audience, finding the right topic, understanding the different content types, how to use them, how to create content with the potential to go viral, how to plan out your content, how to schedule everything, and basically turning readers into followers, into clients. Now, both links are in the description and in the pinned comment below. Also, if you want to get more videos like this, make sure that you hit subscribe, turn notification bell on, and I'll see you next one. Bye.